Hey there, everyone. I hope you're all doing good. Today we are going to go back on my old live setup when I play as Stazma, or Stazma the Jungle Christ. I wanted to do this video again as I'd done it already. It was probably one of the first videos I did when starting back seriously on this channel. And yeah, it's quite old and I was not that confident at the time talking to a mic alone in my studio. But yeah, got better now, so I wanted to do it again. So we will start by the most important thing is the Livid instrument block. It could be any controller because the main thing is the grid. That's the most important ingredient in the set, as it allows me to scroll through the entire thing. Let's just play the classic intro.
My name is Stazma, the Jungle Christ.
So here I have the thing going. I can at any time recall any scenes. For example, I didn't want it to go to the full 96 steps. So I can just skip, then decide to start again this one. Like whenever I want, like this. And whenever I'm bored of one sequence, I can go to the next one. If I'm never bored, I can just leave it playing like this. Here I can stop the clip. In order that you can understand a bit easily what's going on this lane, this is a group lane, so I can just clack, trigger the whole scene. On the launchpad, you have an additional button there that does it. With this one, if you want to do it, you need to hold this and do that. But sometimes you just want it to be fast, so I grouped everything, so it makes you a new button that triggers the whole scene. Let me stop everything and explain to you how this is all set up. This is the drums. All the main big sounding kick, main snares, cymbals, and stuff like this. Here is the breakbeat. There's less bass usually. It's like, yeah, the break parts. With more edits and stuff. So if I launch the two together, yeah, they go nicely. Then here are the bass. And the ambience, melody, samples and stuff. So here everything is started at different times, so it will be a mess. Now let's start over the whole scene with everything. As you see, there's more stuff going on here. Because on this part I have more drums here. So I can play. They will keep on going until I press the main breakbeat start again. To show you how this is done, let's go into live. So here, if you see the sample, that's the main breakbeat sequence. And each of those little things has basically just a different start point, as you can see. Here I'm on the... Yeah, you can see here. Go to the 24, you can see. So those are related to the part of this track. Those are breaks that I've made into the track, but I can decide to just recall them. Just in order to play. So that's the grid. The second most important part is handled by this little black box, the MIDI Fighter. So when I play a part of the track that has already a lot of edits, or that I didn't want it to bother to slice all bits of drums like this part, for example. This transition, wrong. Let's say this one. I have on the second page, this one has a few pages, I'm mostly using those two. On the second page, I have a few breakbeats, pre-sliced, pre-selected breakbeats, 16 of them, all taken from different parts of other tracks that I can access via this. So if I'm here, you don't hear this. Here you can hear it. Let's go here so we can clearly hear the breakbeat. No breakbeat, breakbeat. And on this side, I have those. Those can work in tandem with. I mean, you can do both. And on parts where I'm using this, I also have on the first page some like effects that are made by the finger native instrument. Some repeats, different rates, some very fast repeats here for drills, beat crusher, flanger, another taste of flanger, low pass filter on the master, weirdo beat crushing madness, weirdo delay stuff. All those 8, not those, but those 8 have a modulation channel that is handled by moving this around like this. Because there's an accelerometer inside this. It's the MIDI Fighter 3D. I love to play with this. On top here, there are 3 dummy clips I will show you in live later. One with stutter, one that triggers a quick tape stop, and one that triggers a time stretch. Those need to be stopped here. This one stops on its own, but so the combination of this and this you can see with just this, without even going with all this, you can have quite a bit of fun. But yeah, you can do lots of stupid stuff with this. Let's move on to the dummy clips. The dummy clips in live, they are hidden on the sum channel. The sum channel is basically the group with all the tracks. The group here is routed via this audio to sum. And sum is here, and it has a bunch of effects and stuff. It has the finger on it. It has a lot of other stuff that we will see here. And it's mostly there because I can... okay, I will scroll down because everything that is either the dummy clips or the breakbeats are down below the set where nothing else lives. Those are the dummy clips. This one is... let me... just wanted to trigger a place with a tempo on it. You can choose your tempo over there if you didn't know. So when you trigger the whole scene, choose the right tempo. So back on our... fuck, we have to go back. Okay, dummy clips. So this one is just a gain automation looped on itself to make this gating effect. I couldn't find any gating that I was happy with, so I made this one. This one, the second one, is just triggering the tape stop here. Just for a little period of time. And this one is triggering the trigger of a time stretch. Made it a long loop so I can leave it like this. And the last one just kills everything. There's no automation on it, so it's the stop, basically. The speed of this and grain size of the time stretch are controlled by this knob. Goes from subtle boom to full on stop. And you have this. In order to keep the feedback, it's also doing the feedback, this one, of the delay that we will see in a bit. If you want to keep the transient of your sound when using the time stretch, make sure you leave a little gap here. If you don't, you will lose that. What else? This row. Let's play something different. So here I have a low pass filter on the drums, only on the breakbeats, I mean. I have another one on the master that's doing the high pass thing. So a bit more stuff to play with. This one I don't use it anymore in that set actually. This is a beat repeat on the master channel. At 0, the beat repeat is off, and then it starts, and it does like repeats faster and faster. Yeah, it's a fun thing. This is related to the delay. So let's talk the delay. those are the sends for those two tracks. Feedback. This is actually a control of the frequency shifting upwards or downwards. It's quite fun to play with. Here, I can switch the speed of the delay. For stupid dubby effects like this, or and on this, I have a dummy clip that just sends a little tiny bit of the drums to the delay line. I love to use as well. And that's pretty much it. The rest is just playing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope it was helpful in any way. Feel free to leave any comments if you want more details on any parts. Leave a like, subscribe, whatever. Go have a look on my Patreon if you want to grab lots of samples, or if you want some teaching about Ableton, live sets, sound engineering in general, modular synth, and stuff like this. Bye-bye.